Hi there, my name's Traden. Today we are going over the innovations and new things to come out about 3D printing housing. This is things such as like concrete foundation building and like um, set in construction that's using more technology rather than manual labor. In these videos we'll see them be explaining about the new companies that are getting into this and the new prospects of this.
This is the house that Jack built. Is a nursery rhyme, which might need an update. How about the house Jack printed? Here's Ben Tracy.
It looks like some sort of industrial soft-serve machine, precisely pouring its pattern one layer at a time. What this giant robot is doing is hard to wrap your head around. It's printing a house.
Anybody who is in 3D printing or interested in 3D printing can obviously see the differences in this. Obviously we have a much larger scale, much larger different material use and a much more expensive procedure. We can also see how different this is comparatively to 3D printing. I would argue that these houses need to be improved on, just on the walls in a sense, but I mean that just comes with the future evolution of printing and evolution of this 3D house printing. Another problem I've been noticing is that these houses, even with this new technology, they're still priced at either more or excessively more expensive comparatively to just general built houses.
This is house 25.
Jason Ballard is the CEO of Icon, a company in Austin, Texas, using massive 3D printers to redesign home building.
And so is the future that we're all going to be out for a walk some night seeing robots building houses down the street? Robotic construction is absolutely our future. This is a complete transformation in the way that we approach sheltering ourselves, in the way that we approach building.
This nearly 5-ton machine follows a computerized blueprint and can build the entire wall system of a home with a concrete mixture in less than a week.
Another thing I'd argue against this is just the technology aspect. As they were saying, like seeing houses built on their own, obviously by themselves, is almost nearly impossible today, just due to the manpower needed to like first get the machine there, have it set up, and make sure it's running completely as it's going. You'd always need somebody on site as it's running. I doubt it could run in bad weather conditions. Anything of this sort would just pause the process and make it either take longer or be more complicated.
Traditional construction is used for the foundation, the roof, wiring, and plumbing. But printing the walls is several times faster than wood framing, and Icon says the concrete structures are highly energy efficient and can better withstand natural disasters.
Another thing I'd also love to learn about this is like the price comparison. Not just like the end up price comparison, but like the wall compared to this like concrete mixture that they're talking about, like that price compared to just wooden or older construction methods. Obviously you need to take into labor account, but I mean many people would argue, oh, a lot of this pricing could also just come from the machine, because the machine has a life limit, so in all we'd have to argue that as well.
So this house has curves. That's right.
And you don't have to live in a boring box. These wavy 3D printed walls will eventually become this high design home.
Another and last argument I have for this is the design. Anybody looking at this can tell that the walls look very odd. Either one, they need to be spackled over, or have a new design, or just, if anything, probably like a sanding system just to take them down. Because nobody really wants these types of walls in their houses. You want a flat surface that's nice to look at. But in all, I mean, the designs can also be changed, as they were saying. I mean, as long as you have the foundation put in, these walls can be modified to anything almost anybody wanted. So any like on-site construction can ask like, hey, do you want to change this? And then they change it in the programming, which would make it much easier. But I mean, that's also another problem of expertise and problems that we'd have in the future, instead of just, construction guys working on a normal house. And hopefully to see what happens in the future, and it's nice to have you watching this video. Thank you.